Let's chat a little bit today about some of the strengths that can be found when we are going through stages or periods of weakness, vital lows in our life. So anyone who's had severe health complications or big upheavals in your life, which is, big upheavals, basically all of us, you may have noticed a drastic depletion in your energy levels. And of course, we ideally want to have vast stores of energy, but if we don't, it can actually be, in some ways, a blessing in disguise, because one of the things that it allows us to do is, it forces us to encounter problems that we may have been able to skate by if we'd had energy faster, right? So if you have energy and resilience, you can move through issues. You can essentially smash your head against the wall or not make changes, not make alterations to who and what you are because you have the energy to continue to withstand that. However, when you don't have the energy, those changes have to be made, because if you don't make those changes, well, you don't have the energy to not make those changes, right? So, for example, let's say you have very low energy and you decide to stop lying. You may find that you have, it's a lot easier, right? And this is just a sheer energetic function. It is just easier to not make stuff up, right? Because if you're making the stuff up, then you have to hold it. Hello there. What's that? So when we're exploring deeply in from a meditative perspective, as we go through these layers, we have to look at what is it that we're doing, how much energy do we have, what gives us more energy, and what gives us less. If we are lying, we are creating a form, a shape that we have to hold on to. That takes energy. Anytime we are making stuff up, we have to hold on to it. This sucks energy out. So if you had a massive reservoir of vitality, you might not notice how much it actually detracts to lie when you're engaged in that process, how much energy it sucks out of you. So, as one example, right? Now, there's a million examples of this, and we could go through however many of them. The point is, the awareness gets tuned to these things. They get to flare up within our awareness because they have to. And if we can make those changes, then we get a couple things. One is a massive, we might say, release. We don't have to hold on to those shapes and those poor habits. We don't have to hold on to our own contrast with those habits, right? Because if we're doing something that we are in contrast with, now we're and part of our identity of I'm a good person, and I have to make sure that, it's saying the lying example, that the lie continues. Well, now in order to continue that, you have to continue your own contrast with yourself. So if you are in a state or a period where you are going through some depletions on the vital side of things, there can be a lot of value in it, right? You pay attention to what gives you more energy and what detracts from it. And this very, very simple metric of, more, and you do something, way less, that's a nice way to start navigating. And sure, you might hit some snags with that method, but there's a lot to be said for it, right? Now, obviously, good awareness with high vitality, probably, that'll go for the win, but We don't always get everything that we are wanting at the moment that we want it. Okay, hope you enjoyed this rambling. Thanks for your time. Bye.